Somebody asked me this question: how did you attain this wisdom at this age? First of all, I seek forgiveness from God. I don't believe I have the wisdom. I try to learn, but I don't have all the wisdom I wish I had. I wish, if you think I have wisdom, I wish I had that kind of wisdom. Okay? But there are some divine laws to develop wisdom. And if you study religion you belong to, you will find the answer. You will find the answer. I found the answer in the Holy Quran. And there are two verses in the Quran. One is about Prophet Joseph and one is about Prophet Moses. Yusuf, Musa. That's what they call them in Arabic. So it says about Musa in chapter 28 of the Quran that when he attained maturity, we gave him knowledge and wisdom. And that's how we reward people who do good deeds. This was a turning point in my life when I heard this. When I read that, this was a turning point in my life. That okay, that means wisdom can be attained by continuously doing good deeds. Help others, smile, help as many people as possible, and you will see knowledge and wisdom start to come to you. You will automatically open doors in your mind for knowledge and wisdom. You will attain wisdom. You don't know how, but you will eventually. So I am striving to one day, probably I will have wisdom. I'm trying my best. And the principle I have understood is that if you do good deeds, you will eventually develop wisdom. So just start doing good deeds and you will see people will start to call you a wise man. This will happen and wisdom will be given to you. Wisdom means you will know the difference. As the serenity prayer, and this is a serenity prayer that is taught in 12 steps in Alcohol Anonymous. When we treat patients in drug addiction counseling, we also ask them to recite that oh God, and I think it's in the Bible. Oh God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, and courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So the wisdom actually is to knowing the difference, what I can change, what I cannot change. That's the wisdom. So keep asking the nature. If you don't believe in God, ask nature. If you believe in God, ask God. We don't know how this phenomena works. If you don't believe in any religion, just ask nature. Ask any higher power that grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, and the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. This is what we are supposed to say every day, so that we develop that difference between right and wrong. And this comes by continuously praying and continuously doing good deeds. What else you can do? What else you can do is to develop wisdom. Spend time with wise people. Listen to wise people. Read wise people. Have you read books of great philosophers? Have you read about great philosophers who were known for their wisdom? Have you read Socrates? Have you read Plato? Have you read Aristotle? Have you read these people? Have you read the great philosophers, Goethe, all those great names, Iqbal, those great philosophers with great wisdom? Have you read those people? Search the names and start reading about these people so you learn wisdom. Study the subject of wisdom and read and read and read. Educate yourself. Study and read, and be a lifelong learner, and you will see the knowledge will grow. And when your knowledge grows, your wisdom grows as well. So that's how you develop wisdom. And of course, the more wise or the wiser you become, that's a better word, wiser. More wise is not correct English, right? So the wiser you become, the humble you become. So it means that the more confident you are, the more self-esteem you have, the more humility you have, and eventually you will develop wisdom as well. So start to work on your wisdom today.